Maybe it's better like that.
I think many of us do, and I'm sure that many of the people like out there, who might be listening right now would have like very, some sort of similar kind of experience. I think that when it comes to like racism and in institution, I think we all have some sort of experience, where we might have felt like the color of our skin in some way was the factor in people welcoming us in and out. Like I remember I used to like go visit Episcopal churches. I'm a priest in Episcopal church, and so I would love to go visit Episcopal churches, and it hasn't happened in a while, but I do remember experiences in the 90s where you go into a place and they'll say, "Hey, what are you doing here? The Catholic Church is just up the street. I'll tell you where it is." Like, dude, right? Like, thanks, man. Yeah. All right, thanks. I get it. Then I got to show him I'm a freaking card-carrying member, or, hey, ordaining the Episcopal Church, dude.
That's hilarious.
That's just like the story of like that Detroit police chief being stopped by his own officers and being interrogated for stealing a car, right? And I'm like, dude, that's the chief. I mean, so I think these things do happen, and they have to be addressed, because then why would someone like automatically think like, yeah, oh, that guy right over there, based on the color of their skin and the way they look, that guy goes to the Catholic church up the street, but not to this church. Now, I haven't experienced that in church in a long time. These are earlier experiences, but they have happened. I mean, that's not. I'm not going to name that church, but yeah.
When I was younger, I was definitely way more like super conscious about like being discriminated. Like in grade 12, I went to a private school. It was all Dutch kids here in Surrey, and at that time, I always felt like I was just like an other, just because like I was, everyone else was like Dutch, or Korean actually, Dutch or Korean. It was like a Dutch school though. Like a Dutch reforms,
Dutch Korean.
But those are like a lot of exchange students. That's why I mentioned Korean. But it was mainly like a Dutch reform school, so a lot of white kids. And when I was younger, I was just way more like self-conscious. So because I was new, because I always felt like awkward. I always thought like, oh, they're just discriminating me, and that's kind of how I felt. But now that I've gotten older, I was just like, whatever. I work with a bunch of like white people now, so I don't